Glasgow is the largest city in Scotland. It is the business and cultural heart of the country. How our city connects to itself and its region is critical to our continued economic growth. In 2014, Glasgow, working in partnership with 7 neighbouring local authorities, secured the first city deal in Scotland. Through this ambitious 20-year City Deal regeneration project, Glasgow will build, grow and connect communities and businesses. In the next 10 years, more than £400 million will be spent on projects across Glasgow to help unlock development sites, create new jobs, build new homes and businesses, as well as improving transport links. Let's journey through the projects across Glasgow. A £144 million direct rail link will be created between Central Station and Glasgow Airport. The airport plays a vital role in the growth of our city, but the existing airport access is reliant on congested roads. Delivered by Glasgow and Renfrewshire councils, this project will allow the airport grow its passenger numbers and Glasgow grow its business and visitor base. £113 million will be invested in our city's waterfront, recognising the River Clyde as a vital development spine for Glasgow. At the Queen Elizabeth University Hospital, a new state-of-the-art medical research facility has been built. The Imaging Centre of Excellence will help to grow new research and jobs.
It's an incredibly exciting building, it's been an incredibly exciting project. The University of Glasgow was lucky enough to have raised the funding for a 7 Tesla MRI scanner. It's the only scanner in the UK that could actually be used for clinical research, so it's very, very unique.
What we want to do is to provide a forum for bringing people and training people in these new technologies. So 7 Tesla imaging is not widespread worldwide. We have a need to develop expertise, and there aren't huge groups of unemployed 7 Tesla experts out there around the world. The reality is we have to train our own, but we've got a tradition of training people in engineering skills. It's just that nowadays it's not so much building ships as it is building MRI scanners or building the equipment that is necessary to make them work.
We're creating a really vibrant life sciences cluster here. The more that we're doing here, the more we'll be attracting more companies to come, more jobs to be created in terms of that real vibrancy that we're bringing to the city, and it's all because of City Deal.
The ICE building, along with Glasgow University's £430 million campus redevelopment, will create a new innovation quarter in the west of the city. In Govan, local people wanted to be reconnected to the riverside and its neighbouring community of Partick. But as well as being a great asset for Govan, the River Clyde has been a barrier to its regeneration. We listened to their concerns, and now a pedestrian bridge will be built close to the Riverside Museum.
There was plenty of consultation, and basically the community have been very well consulted. They wanted the some sort of connection, the bridge to be in place. I'm really looking forward to the new bridge being built and joining the two communities.
Quay walls will be revitalised, focusing on the Clyde itself as a corridor for redevelopment, supporting investment in the north and south banks of the river, leading to the city centre. Glasgow city centre is often seen as the jewel in the crown of the region. But since 2008, our city centre has been under economic pressure. City Deal will support the development of 16 avenues in the heart of Glasgow city centre. Sauchiehall Street is the first of these avenues.
We're using City Deal money to really transform the street. Currently the street's quite run down, and what we're going to be doing is we're putting in some trees. We're going to be widening the footpaths on both sides, putting in cycle lanes, and really transforming the whole public realm of the street. I think the fact that the City Deal money came along when we were doing public consultations in relation to the whole thing It was all, we could tell people, listen, this money's there, this is going to happen, it's going to go forward. When you see the plans and you see the artistic impressions, it very much looks like a place that you would want to come and live. You know, some great public areas, supported by some great local businesses. I think it's going to be a fantastic change to the way the street is just now.
At Glasgow Cross, we have a new high-growth innovation hub called the Team. It will support 153 companies over the next 5 years.
What I think Taunton and the Innovation District shows, and indeed right the way back to the Future City Demonstrator and those kind of things, is that Glasgow is really making a concerted effort to push itself up and beyond perhaps where it's been.
This building, along with Strathclyde University's Technology Innovation Centre, will be at the heart of our City Centre Innovation District. It will help our aspiration to have the highest 5-year business survival rate in the UK. Significant investment was made in the east of the city as part of the Commonwealth Games. We can improve on this by addressing the gap between the city centre and the east, with a new train station at High Street, better roads and connections at the Barras, Duke Street and Carlton. Significantly, the meat market will be revitalised to provide new homes and commercial space. Our projects are also underway in communities just to the north of the city. Sighthill and Port Dundas are only a 10-minute walk from George Square, but can feel disconnected from our city centre. City Deal will underpin the transformation of the existing community in Sighthill, creating new bridges and roads to allow new homes and community facilities to be built.
It's like a different way of life. As I say, when you've been in the high flat for all a year, but now, as I say, to me this is like a back and front door. I'm not just saying it, but I absolutely love it. It's a different way of life, and I wish I would have got it when I was a wee bit younger.
Next door along the canal, City Deal funding will deliver improved access to the cultural and creative hubs growing at Spears Lock and Port Dundas. Across the city, there are large areas of land which can't be developed. Their regeneration stopped in their tracks by poor drainage. City Deal will fund 14 projects across the city to reduce the negative impact of flooding on homes and businesses and create additional drainage capacity to allow the building of new communities. The City Deal will create 15,000 construction jobs, 29,000 permanent jobs, work with 19,000 unemployed residents and support over 5,500 people back into work. Key to the success of these projects have been the active involvement of local people who are engaged with the regeneration taking place on their doorstep.